Everybody, Earl at thelogbook.com, back for more Voyages of Shelf Discovery. We are once again diving into the grab bag. And in fact, I have, since the last batch of grab bag segments that I recorded, I have pulled some stuff off the wall back here that I always kind of intended to open up and added that to the bag. So if it seems like the bag is bottomless, it isn't really. I am eventually going to run out of stuff, I promise. But for right now, let's just reach into it blindly and see who we get. We get the Vision. We get the Vision from the Marvel Retro Legends 3 3/4 inch series. And we will go ahead and open it up. I think it's kind of neat how I've spoken many times that my love of this figure series is somewhere at the intersection of the fact that it's based on the original comic art, which the cards are gorgeous. It's based on the original comic art, but also because it is not using, the likenesses of specific actors. Like, this is Vision from the comics. This is not Paul Bettany from the movies. So that is something that actually kind of serves another function, which is keeping the price point down a little bit. And I'm clearly not a man of vision because I can't even get him out of the package. His cape is back here, but the rest of him is in the trays, so I'm actually... Yeah, okay, there you go. You have to push his cape, and this frees him. Nice cape, though. I like the kind of pliable material, but it's not cloth. Very much a 70s thing, which, of course, this was never a line that Kenner did in the 70s. But it is, it is very true to sort of the Kenner aesthetic, shall we put it. And there he is, no accessories. I mean, he's the Vision. He doesn't really need accessories. The cape is his accessory. That is pretty magnificent as action figure capes go. And very nice. I like the fact that, and I think this is kind of obvious, the MCU is driving the selections of the characters in this range. Such as the fact that we have Moon Knight coming up in the next wave that's coming out. But the figures are not as you see them in the movies. They are as you see them in the comics. So let's dip into the bag once again. Who do we get? Who do we have? Oh yes. From the Fantastic Four, we have The Thing. The Thing. Yes, I love this character. I was so happy to see The Thing get a figure, so let us free him from his cardboard and plastic prison. Again, no accessories. Why would you need accessories if you're The Thing? I ask you. If you think The Thing needs accessories, you haven't met my friends, the Fantastic Four, have you? Alright, so... grab a foot, pull him out. You're good. I think The Thing and the Hulk should form the League of Pantslessness, spreading the lack of pants throughout the world of superheroes. Or, maybe not. I think the Vision probably needs pants. So, great texturing on him there. That's That's a fantastic little figure. Now, I noticed that the Vision has kind of bicep or wrist swivels. The Thing does not. I mean, he is strictly 5 points of articulation. Some of the other Marvel Legends aren't. So, okay. So that's two. Shall we do a third one? Yes. Yes, let's. All right. Let's okay, well this one was kind of on top. Oh, we have Riva from Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is brand new. These have just come out. Now she has lots of accessories. I mean, all different configurations of her lightsaber, whether it's broken in half, whether it's got the rotator attachment going, or whether it's just, half of it as a hilt with no blade. All the saber action you need from the third sister. It's all right here. Now this is the vintage collection. The retro collection edition is, yeah, I suppose it's a little more true to the Kenner style. But the reason I don't do the retro collection figures unless I am there strictly for an opener, the reason I don't have retro collection hanging on the wall back here is because they put that big round retro collection sticker on it, and that's just extremely annoying. So, okay, let's give her the big blade because she is a danger to all around her. And it's pretty interesting that she comes with, basically 3 different lightsabers, and but I suppose it would have been too much asking for lost accessories to have to have one blade that would break apart or something like that. She does have a cloth cape, unlike the Vision. So, and she has multiple articulations. So this is more like what the 3 3/4 inch Black Series was previously. I really liked this character. I did get another one to hang on the wall. If you are someone who was hating on Moses Ingram just for showing up in Star Wars and being a powerful black woman, turn this video off now. Do us both a favor, and don't come back. Because she was a badass. She brought a huge amount of gravity to this character. I'm trying to give her lightsaber in a way that lets her stand upright with it, and yet doesn't make it look like she's about to impale herself, because she needed no help in the impaling department. So there she is. That's fantastic figure, fantastic character. I liked the Obi-Wan series. I have some criticisms of it. It was neat to see Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen back, and every not to spoil anything, but everyone else who came back, it was nice to see them back as well. In some ways, I kind of felt like what they were doing was remixing stuff that had already happened in Rebels and Clone Wars, but they were doing it in live action. And, in talking about that with a friend of mine, I was just kind of complaining about the fact that, we're, the thing like slicing Vader's helmet open, and, you see the man underneath. It's like they did that in Rebels. And, my friend that I was, lodging that complaint with, about this show that otherwise I enjoyed quite a bit, he said, okay, but, I didn't watch any of the animation. And that kind of put it back into perspective for me because, there are some people who just have a blind spot for animation. That, they are not going to watch, they're not going to watch the Clone Wars. They're not going to watch Rebels. They don't see the relevance. And yet, we're looking forward to an Ahsoka series. That character came from somewhere. So, Star Wars is really a franchise where I think it behooves you to try to overcome any prejudice you have about whether or not a franchise can have animated and live action elements. And, okay. So we have the, hilt only lightsaber. We have the double lightsaber, which I don't know if that's really something she can hold in a stable configuration. Need to help her stand up here a bit. And trying to open the rest of this, but it is taped down. But the other accessories are when her saber is broken in half by Vader, it basically becomes, two independent blades. Which means evidently at some point she had to find twice the kyber crystals to build that. Assuming that the Inquisitors do things the way that the Sith and the Jedi do, I kind of get the impression that they're kind of Sith wannabes. But this character was fantastic. I love having her action figure. I love that her action figure comes with, enough weapons to be a badass. And, there's some people who are kind of like, wow, are they really talking about giving her a spin-off series? Well, they totally set her up for it. And I think the character I think there's more mileage in following Reva at this point than there is in following Obi-Wan. We kind of know Obi-Wan's arc. And again, there is a later story that happens in Rebels that, comes after the Obi-Wan series that just serves as a nice little coda to the live action. It's in the, I forget if it's in the 3rd season or the 4th season. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to Disney Plus and find out. Well, this is a fun thing to watch if you can't see my screen, which you can't because this is totally off the cuff. I am pretty sure this was in season 4 of Rebels. And let me, of course, being super slow because, oh wait, it was season 3. I misspoke. Revoke my nerd card immediately. Alright, it was season 3, episode 9, Twin Suns. That episode of Star Wars Rebels. If you enjoyed Obi-Wan and, you want one more half hour with Obi-Wan, go watch that. I realize that the stylized way the characters are drawn in Rebels is not to everyone's taste, and this may be where some people just kind of signed off on the show before giving it a chance. But yeah, not a bad night in the old grab bag there. We got some superheroes. We have a Sith wannabe who, as it turns out, may not be totally evil after all. Thanks for watching.